Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that is out of play. Just missed.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out. Now it's Christian Yelich, 6th in the NL in RBIs. That one out to right, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Hit on the ground up the middle, that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an
Yelich goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the friendly confines. And our pitcher in this game, Tobias Myers. What do you have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Ian Happ leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right-hander kick steals. Tapped up the first base side. Hoskins. He steps on the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Stepping in, Michael Busch.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
just missed. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Two down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Suzuki.
Gets the call. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And the next pitch is way outside. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, and now it's William Contreras. Boyd back to work. Contreras went deep in his most recent game.
0-1.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Jackson Chourio.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Manuel Margot up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. This one popped up. Arenado makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Tucker.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. We're talking about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The shortstop takes the ball. Goes down looking. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
A little bit low. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a ground ball to first, and that's a foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
No score here in the second. That just misses, and that's ball 3. And a strike on the outside edge.
I can't lose ball.
And O'Neal is struck out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Blake Perkins. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swanson makes the call and the grab, and there's one down. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
Ortiz getting to start at shortstop, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Late swing fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now Andrew Monasterio. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one popped in the air, left field. Happ makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Nolan Arenado. Top of the zone for a called strike. Arenado launched a homer in his most recent game. Next pitch is downstairs.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that one in the air center field. Perkins brings it in. One up, one down. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Perkins snags it for the second out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Ian Happ up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Missing inside, 1-0. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And another ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Horner flies around third. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Bush batting for the second time, and that's strike one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. In the dirt.
0-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that's outside.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Happ off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. Out of the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. A little out front there as he swings through it.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Christian Yelich.
In there for strike one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Fastball is outside. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And And here is Hoskins. Struck out swinging his first time. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next
Ball,
one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Now batting, the catcher, William.
So a man at first.
Contreras.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 4th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Softly hit to third, and that's just foul. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Number 30.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
Foul ball. Ground ball right side. Terang handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone. Here are the home 4. 2 out, space is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. Caught looking his first time up. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. Now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe in second with a stolen base. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering is downstairs. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Boyd back to work. Popped up. Corner. And there's one away. Here's Manuel Margot. He popped out his first time.
Margot.
In the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's two away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins. Flied out his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's inside.
One strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That's outside. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Cruz makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch misses. That's through there for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And delivers outside. In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Way high.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Bush, the next to hit, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a little high. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 3. In there at the knees for a strike.
3-2.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And here is Joseph Ortiz. And a slow curve drops in for a strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. Fly to left his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. And he walked him. This is Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. Second and third, 1 away. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. The throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Oh, that's a big.
Ben Brown gets the call from the pen.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
One down. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 1 for 2. Move to first. Yelich dives back in. Hoskins in his 8th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Swanson. He turns it over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Abner Uribe.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Seiya Suzuki digs in now.
Suzuki.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
0-1.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. Swanson digs
the batter,
in.
number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The next pitch misses. They're down 3 in a row. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passing.
The pitcher on here, Aaron Ashby.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
First and second, 1 out. O'Neal Cruz, the next Cub to hit.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one missing inside. In the dirt, blocked. The tag at third, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Man on second, 2 down.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt, no advance, 3 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him. Inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nate Pearson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pearson.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
William Contreras.
And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball two.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bush makes the grab, one away. Digging in, Jackson Chourio.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Manuel Margot. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Bush, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Nolan Arenado. First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side, Terang. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the catcher to hit, Miguel Amaya. Missed with a changeup, ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
A changeup missing, and now 2-0. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So here's Horner now. Just missed. The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there. 2-1. And that one is inside. On the ground, right side, Terang. Slinging it to first in time. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Happ lays off. Now 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Porter Hodge.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Porter Hodge.
And here is Blake Perkins,
the center fielder.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the ground to short, Swanson. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next, Joseph Ortiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Towards first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the third
baseman, Andrew Monasterio. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. That's a little bit low. High fly ball out to center field. Cruz heads towards it. He's got it. And that is that.
Now pitching for
back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yoel Payams. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Kyle Tucker, the next come to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball well struck left field. On the move, racing back. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Tucker headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swanson in the box with one away as he takes ball one. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. This one smoked out to left. In to score is the runner from third. They lead it in the eighth. The relay to second, in there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz.
1-0.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Swanson, the runner at second with one away. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. His 9th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Hudson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that one is inside ball one. Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, and that hits the bag. And that extends the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Corner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. Not even close there. And the count 2-1. Line drive. Brings it in for the third out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Presley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that misses. Ball one. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. First pitch, and he just misses.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hoskins, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. And ball 1. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. So here's the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Just missed. Inside. And that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
That one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Presley is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the series opener here at home.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.